up, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gab, and if you couldn't tell, I didn't say anything about Friday the 13th this year in October. Or was it September? It was... September. So September was Friday the 13th this year, and a lot of places did the special, you know, that you could get Friday the 13th tattoos. Well, as you know, in the past, I've definitely taken advantage of this, and I kind of wanted to see what shops had what this year and what was going on. So I looked at some of the local ones. I didn't really care for the designs. And then I kind of checked out a little bit farther out of my area, and there was some decent ones. But then there was one shop, and they would not release any of their designs, which I was a little, I wonder. So I was like, well, maybe if I make the trip there, they were hinting around and like hinting at the flash sheets. I was like, if I make the drive, which was almost an hour, I was like, maybe, you know, they'll have them hanging out. And I assumed really that they'd be hanging out. And even so, I was like, I'll get a filler or something for my leg, because any Friday the 13th like events that I've heard of or gone to, normally when you wait in line, you're in line as long as it's like 3 to 4 hours in advance. Sometimes 2 depending how many people, but 2 hours in advance. But I was there 3 to 4 hours in advance in line, and the line wasn't even that bad. Like, it was long at first, and when people kept coming, it was getting longer, but it wasn't crazy bad from my opinion, like what I thought it was, because I've seen them in the past and they would just be like crazy. So we waited in the line, me and my boyfriend, for 3 hours. The first hour, basically, I just kind of like sat with my cane and didn't really talk to anybody in line. We just like were looking a little confused where these sheets were. Second hour, this guy came out and he was kind of like looking around and like looking at the line and telling people like in back of the line that he doesn't know if everybody's gonna get through tonight. And this was around like 6 o'clock at night, and it ended at 9. So those people are getting nervous. Some of them didn't even want to stay. They just kind of like left, and they didn't want to waste their time in the line. So I would, you know, progress and move up more. And this guy, every time it seemed like he would come out, he would just be more angry about like everybody being there, which was weird because like it's an event. And the one time when he came out, I kind of under my breath was like, "We want to see flash sheets. Where are they?" And like people are like, yeah. And the guy like says nothing. He just kind of kept like looking at everybody was there, and then looking at the line, and then like looking at the artist. And he would tell some people to like, or just go through the line and be like, I don't know if we're gonna get to everybody. I don't know. Kind of like threatening, which was weird because I was like, why would you even? I just wasn't familiar with a shop never going through and doing everybody. So then at one point he came out and told people, you know, had everybody kind of like be quiet, and he kind of just said, we're not going to get to everybody basically today, so some people could leave. I wasn't budging. There was girls in front of me who said they weren't budging, and I basically kind of like yelled at him then, but it just like in the air. But yeah, he was standing there, so I guess at him. And I basically just said, you know, I drove all this ways. My legs hurt, I'm not gonna lie. I was tired. I said my legs hurt, and like I just wanted a tattoo. Because, you know, I just waited in line almost 3 hours for this thing. I just wanted a tattoo. So he looked like annoyed, you know, that obviously people were pissed. I was yelling out. And after like maybe 15 minutes, he started going through the line, and it looked like he was giving out a piece of paper. So I hear the girls in front of me say, oh, we're getting a voucher, like, so we can come back and get a tattoo done. And I was like, well, that would be like decent. That wouldn't be bad. But as he comes closer to me, I notice that he has a thing in his hand for free stickers and stuff. I was like, are you serious? And he like wanted to offer me one, and I was like, no, I don't want it. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I was like, this is honestly like ridiculous. I was so pissed off. And I even was saying like in line the whole time too, I was like, I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm gonna make a video about it. I was like so angry. So then he told me when he was done handing out the stickers, because I was basically the end of the line, that he pulled me aside and told me to go over where all the employees parked their cars. And I was like, great, so somebody's really gonna be pissed at me now. Or, and then assigning me too was like, maybe he called the cops on me, but I'm like, no way, just for me like yelling at him for like, there's no way. So he pulls me aside and then proceeds to tell me that he thought me, you know, just opening my big mouth, one don't I, and kind of just like standing up for myself and everybody there. He was like, yeah, the event wasn't planned well and blah, 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 blah. And he basically said the shop owner heard me and he told her the situation outside, all those people, and they offered me a free voucher to come back in the future and get a tattoo done from one of the flash sheets. I was like, what? They were like, but it's for nobody else, so like, you know, stick around till everybody leaves. So people are just like, why is this girl standing around waiting after, you know, I was the mad one. And they allowed me to go into the shop and I saw all of the designs on the wall. Now let me tell you, they were the best designs from the whole area that I live in. So I was like, okay, like, this is cool, at least I get to pick one. Second, the artist, I don't want to say, I told the artist I was going to shout her out, but to be honest, I don't want to say where she works, because then it's like, and you know the story, blah, blah, blah. It's a pretty reputable place. I'll just say that. The girl did awesome work. I'm going to be putting pictures up on the side right here so you could see it. It is a split open alien head, and I'm so, you have no idea, so happy I got it. Basically, to me, it represents me being a Gemini, but also having like split personalities where I'm like very girly, but I'm very like alternative some days, you feel me? Yeah, but it's on the front of my leg, on my shin. It didn't even hurt that bad. I kind of just wanted to sleep when she was doing it. And yeah, I think it looks really cool. It kind of looks like a broken geoid, or like a rock in the middle part of like the alien skull. It's really badass. I love it. I always wanted an alien head, and there it was staring me in the face. There is a sheet that had high heels on it. I thought those were cute, but the alien head just spoke to me more. Very quirky, very me. A piece on it healed a little weird as it was healing, but because of my disease, that could have been. I have an upcoming video about a tattoo that you will be seeing soon. That's a whole nother story. That was a whole mess, but I love tattoos. I still want to keep getting them. A lot of you guys ask me about my tattoos. I'm filling up this leg, and then who knows where I'll go next. Maybe I'll go over here. I don't know. I always wanted a chest piece done too. Maybe that's in my future. I don't know, but I do know that I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching this shit show story time of how I got a tattoo anyways. And it was like, it wasn't even $13 tattoo, it was $100 when I was all said and done with it, between the sizing, coloring. But I don't care. Like I said, it's a really cool piece of art, and the artist makes like really awesome alien pieces to begin with, kind of like me. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to take advantage and grab it. So anyways, I love you guys so very much, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video.